spicy hot Cheetos?
I'll eat hot Cheetos. I would prefer regular Cheetos.
Yeah.
Especially Cheetos Puffs. I'm that guy. I love Cheetos Puffs, dude.
Cheetos? Okay.
They're so good.
I need to settle this. I have an ongoing thing with a friend of mine.
What?
I like both, but if you had to choose, puffy or crunchy?
Cheetos?
Yeah.
Oh, Puffs.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Thank you. This is not a question.
Thank you.
Why is that? Who are you discussing that with? Like a child?
This has been a 4-year ongoing tally.
What?
With my buddy David.
He's actually a pretty smart guy.
He's winning.
What?
He's crunchy.
People prefer crunchy.
I know. It's blasphemy.
I agree, and I think most people would prefer hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Do they make hot puffy Cheetos?
I don't know, but that was enough for me, dude.
Don't mess with it's the originals.
Cheeto Puffs
They got it right that time.
You don't fix what's not broken.
Exactly.
But apparently you do and make more money. Whatever, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome to Show Some Us. I got Leo sitting across from me. It's Donnie. We're going to talk 2 games today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These games were a couple of Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That is a fact. All right, first, Sunday. Tough loss to take against the LeBron-less, Kyrie Irving-less. Who else? Donovan Mitchell-less.
I'm looking at you like, what are you talking about? The Cavs.
Basically no one that you can name. Okay. Yeah. Except for Jared Allen.
Did they have Darius Garland?
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we lost. And then Monday night, rebound night. And it started out hot. A couple ejections. We'll get to it, but we got the dub.
I guess.
All right. Do you want to kick this off?
Let's bring it in, man. Alrighty, everyone. So we're here talking about the Nuggets and the Cavs. It's a game we would all like to forget, putting us in the loser's circle. A 109-121 deficit to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Donnie, what are your thoughts first off the bat, man?
Got outworked, got outplayed. It was kind of an embarrassment, to be honest, even without Jamal. Really, really disappointing.
Yeah, I agree.
There were some decent things, but, I mean, we can get to those eventually. I just, when you look at those first 5 guys on the court, they need to, I don't know.
I just, again, man, he doesn't have to shoot it every time, but 13 shot attempts from the best player in the world is unacceptable.
Yeah.
It needs to be 15 plus. And I know that's only 2 more shots, but they don't feel our presence when Nikola doesn't put the ball up.
Yeah.
So I was frustrated with that.
And it ended 109 to 121, which is only 12 points, but it felt like more. It was more. I think our reserves came in and they hit 4 threes in a row to kind of make it somewhat look reasonable.
It was a whip,
but it was done.
I think we hit 5 or 6 threes. To end the game.
At the end,
yeah. Sorry, you're
even Zeke Naji.
Yeah. You're exactly right. Yeah, those threes were a farce at the end. They were uncontested, really, and they were swing around threes. MPJ shot the ball well from 3.
Yeah,
but like I said, when Jamal is out, we need 2 people to step up and over their averages. And we're just not getting that.
Yeah, we did not. Joker had a rough night.
Yeah.
When you compare it to, he had a double-double, but when you compare it to what we expect from him.
Yeah. He had a double-double and almost, he had 7 assists as well. So that's a career night for most guys, and we're talking how it's a rough night for him.
Yeah.
And it was. There's no way around it. 18 points is below average when you're someone who's averaging 30.
Yeah, and
it's literally below average.
Yeah. 7 points from Reggie Jackson. Now,
nope.
Not good. When you start the game, that's not good enough. Now, if you're coming off the bench, maybe. But he started the game and he played 21 minutes, which I guess might be equal to what he plays off the bench.
Look at he and KCP's points this game compared to the next game against the Pistons. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like 2 different backcourts.
Yeah. And Christian Brown had a decent game.
Yeah, he did.
13 points.
He's been having decent games.
He's been more consistent since that Laker game. So that's been good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100%, man.
But Zeke Naji, bro.
Let me hear it, man. Be honest. Don't sugarcoat this.
Okay. I just am concerned that there's not enough time to develop him into what we need. Now, do I think we need to develop him into Joker? No, that's impossible. If that was possible, everyone would do it to a player, right?
Yeah.
He's just too soft for me. Too soft. you look at the guy and you're like, dude, you're huge. You're massive. And I feel like I was telling you in April this last night, every time he gets even, a brush on the arm, it's like shattered glass, it just goes, psh, psh.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. And it's like, dude, trust your strength. Go up strong. Finish at the rim.
Yeah.
And defensively, be a brute. You're in there. You're off the bench. You can give some fouls. Okay? Take a risk or two.
Or three.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, tough showing from the Nuggets.
Before we go on, I wanted to say, man, like, it seems like with some guys, well, with any guy, any player, you can't coach anger.
Yeah.
He needs anger.
He needs a little bit of anger.
He needs it. And I don't think he'll be successful until he mentally harnesses that or develops it. I don't, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, get that dog in him.
He's got to have it, man. And I don't know what needs to happen, but I just don't see a fired up Zeke because we've seen glimpses of it. But the problem is that's the word.
Yeah.
Glimpses. And it needs to be, oh, nice. All right, Zeke's coming in. We're good.
Yeah.
It needs to not be, okay, well, everyone needs to shift over 4 feet on defense and we're going to give up a wide open 3.
Yeah, he needs to be more, like you're saying, not angry as in like getting technical. It's like, yeah, we'll be clear on that. What Leo is referring to is just
give me the ball.
Understand that you're huge and you are one of the top 2 biggest guys on the court every single time you get on the court. Show that. Represent what God gave you.
Yeah.
And just, it's tough. You're right. You can't teach that stuff sometimes.
I feel bad that
I want to believe in him.
Ah, man, me too. And I think part of me is like, we can, but
we just gave him a deal, so
something big needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, didn't we just extend him 4 years?
You did tell me about that. Yes, I remember hearing about that too. Yeah.
So
that was recently.
Yeah, I was like, the issue,
a little bit before the Mike Malone extension, right?
Yeah, which I guess didn't even get announced by the Nuggets until today.
The Mike one?
Yeah.
What?
I know, it's weird.
Okay, well, hey everyone, Mike Malone, as you probably would have guessed, is one of the highest paid coaches in the NBA.
Yeah.
Should be the highest paid coach, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, right? Like every news outlet that would be deemed credible announced it weeks ago. And we kind of talked about it, and then I finally saw it today on the Nuggets social media accounts. So I don't know. Nonetheless, great to have him locked up. The thing going back to Zeke Naji, he just needs to, I think, have maybe more self-belief. Maybe he doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, dude, you are in the NBA. And I'm not expecting him, again, to be a starter or a world beater. He just needs to show some strength. Show
some hus.
Yeah, show some hus. If you're not going to do anything else, at least show some hus. And I'm not doubting his effort.
No.
I'm kind of doubting his mentality. I'm concerned. And if you look at it, he's the only big off the bench, the true big, that has gotten time this year.
Again, man, I know, and I keep saying this, and I promise I'll stop, but Chanchar.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
It would help.
That's what it would have been.
It gave us some more size.
And Zeke would have only had to be a 5 to 10 minute guy instead of a 15 to 20.
Yeah. And, I mean, maybe he'll develop, and I hope he is. I hope we're wrong in the end, that, he becomes what we hope and have given him a contract in hoping that he is. But it's just rough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tough loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
We couldn't get out of Cleveland fast enough, I'll tell you that.
Oh, gosh. That was ugly, man.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about Detroit?
Well, that was a win. Didn't really feel like one, but it was.
Yeah.
But you know what? Shout out to the crew for getting it done without Yoke and without Malone. And
yeah, shout out to our assistant coach.
Yeah. Anyway, no, man, it was great because KCP and Reggie gave us 42 between the two of them.
Yeah, 41. Solid night from those boys.
Yeah. Man, they shot the ball well.
Yeah.
Both of them. So, as kind of ugly as it was with the Cavs, it was a nice bounce back with the Pistons.
Yeah.
Nikola still had 9, 5, and 5, just so everyone's aware. He played 15 minutes. He played one quarter, essentially. Not too bad for a fourth of a game.
Not bad at all.
But also, CB.
Yeah.
Give me the ball. That's, dude, look what he's doing recently. And I know he has to, but he could.
Went 2 for 2 from 3.
Dude.
Shooting it confidently.
5 for 10 from the field.
Yeah. Some big steals.
Yes, please.
You see that great play with KCP and him. KCP gets a great steal, and CB just runs out into open court, and KCP just knows throw it into space.
Yeah.
Because he'll run into it and get a nice little layup or dunk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about in that situation, Malone's out, Joker's out, big time play.
Yeah.
Big time play.
Yeah. You know, the Pistons are the Pistons, but they are a professional basketball team.
Yes.
Isaiah Stewart's good.
Mm-hmm.
Cade Cunningham's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And the boys got it done without Jamal and without Nikola.
Tough to, go into halftime knowing you don't have your head coach, knowing you don't have the best player on the planet, and knowing you don't have probably one of the top 5 point guards in the league, which they started with, I guess. But I would say it was a good response. And as much as let's actually talk about these ejections quick.
All right.
They both were warranted.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio this morning. Vic Lombardi believes that Malone got kicked out on purpose.
We said it last night.
Yeah.
One of us did, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, do you think it was like a message sent? Like, hey, Jamal's not going to be back for probably a couple weeks. You boys going to be able to handle this? And even if Jamal comes back, where's that effort when you're in the minutes you get, right?
You're saying that's what Mike was showing through his ejection?
Yeah. Like, hey, and I mean, he was sticking up for his guys. I do think Joker gets fouled more than the average star.
Yeah.
And it's not called.
I don't think that was what the ejection was about. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if Joker meant to get kicked out too. He knows. He's not dumb. He knows he had one tech. I mean, he was fiery.
I do think that Mike's was planned.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think the reason was to let his fellas know that I'm here for you.
Yeah.
And I have your back, and I'm here with you even though Jamal's out, even though we're playing like crap.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. So now you're on your own.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
I'm here for you, but you guys,
Yeah.
like, this is on you.
Yeah.
And this is the Pistons.
Yeah.
But I think it was not because he could have been a jerk.
Yeah.
Leaving, and he got his double tag, and
He just walked right off.
Yeah.
He was just like, all right.
Yeah, right.
Hitting the showers.
I think Nicola's fed up.
I agree.
I think Nicola's was not planned. I think he's done.
Yeah.
And I think that how would you feel if you played for Mike Malone and he got kicked out? You'd be frustrated at the refs too. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be super frustrated. So on top of him getting hacked every time down the floor,
Yeah.
which doesn't get talked about enough unless you're Joel Embiid,
Yeah.
or LeBron James, and the fact that Malone's frustrated and he's out,
Yeah.
I think all that emotion built up. Nikola finally had it. He barked.
Yeah.
And I think he was just mad. He's not getting his calls.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned to you in April last night, one of the analysts for Altitude, Katie Wingy, she had said in the past, she's like, I understand that the Joker can take some of those body bumps and hacks across the arm because he's a strong Serbian man.
Yes. I was going to say the exact same thing. Yes, yeah.
However, it doesn't make it less of a foul because he can handle it. And I feel like NBA refs kind of view it that way.
And that's, I like to kind of bag on Shaq. I don't think he's a top 10 player, but he got fouled a lot and it wasn't called.
Agreed.
LeBron gets fouled a lot and it's not called.
That's a good point.
So, one of my best friends, we played together in high school. Almost every trip down the floor, he was a really good ball player. He got hacked. It wasn't called because he was the biggest, strongest kid on the floor.
He could handle it, but
yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. Is that right?
No, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's tough to gauge that, right?
And it coaches players to flop.
Yeah.
That's why he's called LaFlop. LaFlop James, because he's tired of it, and this is how he's going to get his calls.
Yeah. You almost don't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it.
Yeah.
But also, I've never been in that position.
Yeah.
Would you do something different? Would you be the stand-up guy? Which LeBron was for the first 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Just some transparency from the NBA refs of like, I mean, you look at Nicola's arms at the end of each game. Mm-hmm. And those cuts don't just create themselves.
No.
They don't just appear.
No.
His arms are sliced and diced.
Yeah, it's not some sort of Serbian tradition where before the game we're cutting our arms and he's getting battered. And
I would say most of the time, if you look at Joker's career, he's not like a huge complainer. Not a huge complainer. Everyone complains a little bit. Everybody in the NBA. But he's not. I wouldn't say he's massive. Do you agree with that?
I loved that he had chilled out, and I forgot how much he chilled out before I saw his antics last night because I feel like there was a season or so
early in his career for sure.
He was complaining a lot. As was Luka, and then they kind of. I mean, Luka still does. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But and then he kind of stopped. But we also started winning a lot more. Mm-hmm. So there's that.
Yeah.
I think his complaints are valid. He's also my guy.
Yeah.
He's my guy. I would never say that about Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
I'm not from Philadelphia.
Yeah, obviously our take on this is a little bit biased for sure.
But also, the cameras don't lie.
Yeah.
How many times were we watching the replay and it's a hammer?
Mm-hmm. A lot of elbows, little forearms to the stomach when he's going up for a shot. I mean, it's little things, but in the end, doesn't hold him back from getting, the fourth most triple doubles in NBA history. So
exactly, man. He shoots basically no free throws. Yeah. It's ridiculous. We got to fix that.
We've got to get to the line.
Jeez.
We've got to get to the line.
And maybe that's what the frustration is from Mike and from Nicola and from the Nuggets staff, is that we should be getting to the line, but we're not getting these calls. This is ridiculous.
We're not like 2017 Golden State where we live on the 3-point line just shooting. We are going to the paint.
Mm-hmm. We shoot more points in the paint, or we shoot more shots in the paint than everybody else.
Yeah.
And it shows by how much we usually outscore everyone in the paint. Don't tell me there's not fouling going on.
I know. However, we did get the dub.
Yeah.
Without the boys.
Yeah, there's that.
So we'll take that and run with it. It was a solid night from KCP. All the boys, the boys stepped up.
Yeah.
The boys stepped up. Even Peyton Watson had a decent game. Najee Harris kind of came on in the end.
Peyton Watson?
Yeah.
He lives on Saturn. Jupiter. That dude can jump out of this world.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love watching him take off.
Freak athlete.
Forget Ja Morant. Let's put Peyton Watson in the dunk contest. Let's start a petition for that.
Where was that play? It was like he didn't actually get a point or a dunk or anything, but
no, because he jumped over.
Yeah.
Like,
it was Najee. Najee was there. Peyton Watson literally almost jumped over. And Leo and I were looking at each other like, what just happened?
Where did he come from?
Yeah, Peyton Watson almost jumped over Najee to get a putback.
Yeah.
And if Najee wasn't there, that would have been one of the coolest putbacks I've seen.
I'm afraid he would have put his whole head in the rim. That's how...
Him and the ball would have gone through the...
Yeah. Peyton Watson is fun to watch, dude.
Yeah, he's solid. I want to talk about Pickett and Gillespie.
Okay.
Why is Gillespie not getting time?
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that he messed up and he's paying for it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that he's not playing. I don't like it at all.
Me too. I'm hoping it's can be corrected somehow.
I think I'm more of a Pickett fan than you are, but also, not that you hate him and not that I love him.
Yeah.
I think, we're somewhere in the between for both of us, but I think he's more athletic.
Oh, for sure.
He's faster.
He's bigger on defense. Mm-hmm. He's probably more active hands.
Gillespie gets picked on, but he plays good defense.
Yeah, he does his best, but sometimes that's not
good
enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just weird because he played that one game. I thought he played really well.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, nothing.
Makes me wonder if maybe Pickett was nursing an injury, and
that's a good point.
And it's been the plan the whole time to play Pickett over Colin.
Yeah.
Because Gillespie this is his sophomore year.
Yeah.
Junior.
Gillespie?
Yeah, he's been
it's his second year, but he didn't play last year.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's really his rookie season.
For sure.
It's like, he's like Chet Holmgren.
Yeah. And I mean, he is also coming off an ACL injury. Maybe they're being cautious with him.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, man, if he's talking about soreness, we need to listen.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about, which I thought was hilarious. So when I was listening to the radio this morning, they interviewed Mike Malone.
Oh, yeah. You told me you had some good stuff for me. What do you have, Donny?
The first one I'll say, this wasn't on the radio. This was in his press conference last night. But he was, he goes, obviously I got ejected. And then Nicola was worried about my well-being, so he got ejected. So it's funny how a press conference can go in a sarcastic, funny way when you get the dub still. When you lose, one of the best coaches in the NBA plus the best player in the NBA. And you don't have probably one of the other best players in the NBA on your team for the last few weeks. So
yeah, dude.
I thought that was funny sarcasm. And then this morning on the radio, it's something that ties back to what we were talking about last night. We were watching the game, and on NBA League Pass, during the commercials, you get the in arena entertainment rather than commercials. So you get their mascot doing stupid dances and throwing out T-shirts and stuff.
It's another reminder of how great it is at Ball Arena when the Nuggets. We are so much more. Our fan experience is so much better. Anyway, go on. Yeah. Go on.
So they asked Mike. They said, so what telecast was on in the locker room? Was it Scott Hastings and Altitude, or was it? It was just the in arena one where they just have they just show it. I don't think there's commentary. And then during the commercials they show the in arena stuff. And he goes, that was one of the most annoying things I've ever had to watch. And what's funny
is... Mike, same.
Right? Last night, Leo, April, and I were watching this game. And every single time a commercial came on, even I think April said it, she goes, I've never said this in my life, but I miss commercials. It was some of the worst in-arena entertainment I have ever watched.
It was.
However, not saying the Nuggets are perfect, but it was comical. It was good. Yeah. So anyway, 1-1 on this, 1-1 on these 2 road games, and we've got the Magic next. I believe that is on Wednesday night.
Yes.
And then we've got a game Friday, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So we've got 2 more coming up. Hopefully we go 2-0 on there. And these 2 games, honestly, Leo and I talked about it. Tough to talk about. It was kind of difficult just because of the frustration we both had with everything that's going on. But we have to remind ourselves, season is young. Mike Malone knows what he's doing. The Joker, he had a frustrating night, but that's okay. We're going to bounce back. We're 10-4.
We have a tough one in the Magic tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think the Magic are pretty good.
They're
honestly.
a good young team.
They are.
Yeah.
No, man, but I also agree. I know, sorry, I'm jumping around. My bad.
No, you're good.
That we're getting a lot of young guys time.
Yes.
A lot of young guys. Like Christian Brown, second year. Julian Strother's played in 5 or 6 games.
Yes.
Colin Gillespie's played in 5 or 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Is Pickett, is he a rookie?
Yeah, Pickett's a rookie, and he's got in the last, 4 or 5?
Dude,
Yeah.
we're playing the youth. And I'm sorry, our oldest guy that gets time is KCP.
Probably, yeah. He's the oldest on the
Who's a
team.
little bit older, but not that old.
No.
And
he's a starter, so it's different, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think the only guys that aren't coming off the bench like in important minutes are Hunter Tyson. I think he's going to be a player.
He's getting a lot of minutes with the Grand Rapid Gold.
Yeah.
He's playing
in fact,
well for them.
Let's talk about that in a sec. And then the other guy is DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's like we joked about. He's a coach.
Yeah, I'm honestly okay if at this point he just puts a suit on.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, I like to see his fits. Like sometimes he's wearing the pants, sometimes he's.
Well, he did the Taylor Swift.
Yeah, dude.
On Halloween. That was hilarious.
Yeah, his dressing up before the game.
Yeah, after we beat the Chiefs.
I love it.
That's
I
good.
love it.
Okay, but tell me about Hunter Tyson with the Grand Rapids.
Yeah, so I don't have a whole lot to tell you. I just know that he's doing well. He's getting a lot of minutes. He's their guy when he plays, or he's one of their guys. I love that program, and I'm pretty sure Andre Miller coaches that team.
Yeah, and just to be clear to everyone who doesn't know, the Grand Rapids, what are they called?
Gold.
The Gold. Mm-hmm. That is our like kind of minor league team. That's
our feeder team.
Yeah, it's like the Colorado Eagles to the Avalanche. It's like the lower. We
minor league. You nailed it.
Minor league. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And Andre Miller is a solid person to have down there. Yeah, he's like one of the best.
Yeah.
He holds the values of this franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a brilliant basketball mind.
Dude, if one of the kids I've coached or anyone that I've ever been affiliated with had a chance to learn from Andre Miller, I would say stop what you're doing and go do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I'm really glad we have the right. It feels like we have the right people in the right system. We have a guy that's hurt. We have a coach that got kicked out. We have a player that got kicked out. Let's put the whole thing together and let's get everyone.
It's a really good point.
See what it looks like.
And you and I are just. It's tough to like put that in the back of my mind. We just need to get some more games under our belt, and I think we'll get back to get back to it.
Yeah.
But all right, I want to do one thing before we leave. So you have to build like a cyborg NBA player.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you 5. There's tons more I wrote down, but I'm only gonna give you 5 qualities.
Like hairline, elbow size,
quickness,
important things. Shooting. Yeah. Okay.
So you have to pick an NBA player. It can be old, it can be current, it can be anyone that you want to like. Let's say take the shooting from someone.
No, I got you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first one is quickness and speed.
Sorry. Are these current players or
it can be anyone, old,
timers?
new.
Well, I want give me one. Make me pick from one.
Oh, okay, current. Let's do current.
Okay,
yeah,
current.
let's do current.
Quickness, speed. We are gonna go with Tyrese Maxey.
Ooh, okay. Okay, next one, shooting touch. So it can be,
Nicola.
Oh, wow. Okay. Next one is handles and passing. Bunching them together kind of makes it hard. That's why I like this.
Oh, can I move Nicola?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not saying I want to. I might. I'm just saying I might.
Okay.
Handles and passing. Okay, I'm gonna change shooting touch to Luca.
Okay. And Joker goes here.
No,
not
yet. Can I do the other category, or do I have to do one by one? Okay, handles and passing. Nicola.
Joker.
Yeah.
Next one is hops.
Jaw.
Okay. I'm gonna put this last one.
Okay.
Into 3 3 things in one category. So you're gonna have to really think about it. Okay.
Okay.
Basketball IQ.
Okay.
Clutch.
Okay.
Defense.
Mike Connolly.
Ooh, he is clutch.
I'm just going with basketball IQ, really.
Yeah, his basketball IQ is off the charts.
I mean, I don't really know what his defense was like, but I know he doesn't pass the ball to the other team a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard he's a liability, so
Yeah, those are my guys.
okay, that's fun.
Dude, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, sorry, I just sprung that on you.
Let's do one to you.
No, I don't want to do it.
Okay, all right, fair.
Okay, so Nuggets went 1-1 on these 2 games,
1-1, man.
and yeah, so the next pod we're gonna release is gonna be on Wednesday. And we were going to release a different pod that we did that we really love. However, it's Thanksgiving. And so we're going to do an extra pod. And we're going to record that and drop that on Wednesday.
This is our present to you,
Yeah.
Nuggets Nation. And thanks for listening.
Yeah, everyone, thanks for listening.
We are thankful for you guys.
And I
the
want to
last part was a joke.
I want to make an announcement that we are available on 8 different platforms now. We are available on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Amazon Music, Pocket Cast, iHeartRadio, Audible, and TuneIn.
Pocket Cast, that sounds fun.
Yeah. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook at Show Some Huss. And you can find us on Threads if you're one of those.
I want to know what that means if you're one of those.
Okay. All right. Leo, this was fun. Appreciate the time.
Dude, always.
Do you want to let our family, folks, and friends know?
Everyone, please do not forget to show some Huss. Let's go Nuggets.
Peace.